Warning: these mistakes are making you lose muscle faster after 40. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees tremble? Just a little? Or tried to carry a grocery bag that used to feel light, but now feels like lifting bricks? Maybe you've told yourself, that's just part of getting older. But what if I told you, it doesn't have to be this way? You see, many older adults, especially after 65, start noticing changes in their bodies. Less strength in the legs, needing support to stand up, feeling sore after light activity, walking slower than before. We often assume it's normal aging, but in reality, it's often a silent warning sign. You are losing muscle, and it's happening faster than it should. Why? Because of a few small habits, the kind we barely think about, that slowly drain our strength every single day. These habits don't make the news. They don't feel urgent, but over time they make you weaker. They increase your fall risk. They even shorten your independence. The worst part? Most people don't realize it's happening until one day they need a cane, or a walker, or worse, they fall. But it doesn't have to reach that point. You have more control than you think. By avoiding just 3 simple mistakes, you can slow down muscle loss and even rebuild strength you thought was gone for good. So let's talk about these silent mistakes, because once you know what they are, you can start making changes as early as tomorrow morning. Ready? Let's begin. What if it's not just old age? Most people don't lose muscle overnight. It happens little by little, day after day. Until one morning, you reach for the banister and realize your legs aren't as steady, or you sit down in your favorite chair and suddenly you need both hands to get back up. The truth is, it's not always age that's stealing your strength. More often than not, it's your daily routine. Tiny choices, small habits. They seem harmless, but together they quietly chip away at your muscle, like water wearing down a rock. But here's the good news. Once you spot these mistakes and know how to fix them, you can take back control. You can feel stronger, more stable, more independent. So what are these silent saboteurs? Let's start with the most common one. Mistake number 1, skipping breakfast or just having coffee. It's a habit so many of us have. You wake up, feel a bit stiff, make a cup of coffee, maybe nibble on toast or a cookie and call it breakfast. But here's the problem. After 8-10 hours of not eating overnight, your body wakes up in muscle breakdown mode. Yes, really. Without fuel in the morning, your body starts pulling energy from wherever it can. And that includes your muscles. So instead of building strength, you're losing it before the day even begins. But when you give your body a proper morning meal, one with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, you flip the switch from breaking down to building up. Think of it like this. Your body is like a house. At night, construction stops. In the morning, the builders come back, but if there are no bricks, protein, they can't repair anything. What a muscle-friendly breakfast looks like. A bowl of oats, 1 tablespoon almond butter or peanut butter, a sprinkle of chia seeds, a handful of berries, almond milk or oat milk for calcium, maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's all it takes. Simple, delicious, and muscle-saving. The takeaway? Don't skip breakfast. And please, don't just drink coffee and call it a meal. Your muscles are waiting for the signal to start rebuilding. Mistake 2. Not getting enough protein, even when you think you are. You wake up, maybe make a cup of tea, a piece of toast, or a little fruit. It feels enough. At lunch, you might have a bowl of soup, a few crackers, maybe a small sandwich. Dinner comes, and maybe you enjoy some rice, a few veggies, a little bit of chicken, perhaps. It sounds like a peaceful day. It sounds healthy, but something is missing. What's missing is what your muscles are quietly asking for. Protein. Not too much. Not heavy. Not hard. Just enough to help your body stay strong. You see, after the age of 65, your body doesn't use protein the same way it used to. It needs more to do the same job. It's like your muscles are getting sleepy, and protein is the gentle tap that says, hey, stay awake, stay strong. But when there's too little protein day after day, the body starts taking strength from your own muscles, quietly, slowly, silently, until one day you go to stand up and it feels harder than before. Not painful, just heavier. But here's the good news. It doesn't take much to change that. A simple breakfast. A warm bowl of oats, a spoonful of almond or peanut butter, some chia seeds sprinkled in, a few berries on top, a splash of soy or oat milk. That alone gives you 12 to 15 grams of protein, a powerful gift for your muscles to start the day. At lunch, maybe a quinoa salad with lentils and greens, a drizzle of olive oil, so light, so nourishing, and yet 20 grams of plant power. Dinner? A piece of grilled tofu, brown rice, steamed kale with garlic, simple, comforting, and full of strength. Remember, protein is not just for building, it's for walking, for standing tall, for carrying your groceries, for living. You don't need to eat more, just eat smarter, eat gentler, but eat with your strength in mind. Your muscles are listening. Mistake 3. Sitting too much and moving too little. Some days, you wake up and all you want is a quiet morning. You sit by the window, feel the breeze, sip your tea, and listen to the birds sing. There's nothing wrong with that. Rest is beautiful. Peace is important. But when sitting becomes the main thing you do all day, something begins to change. You may not notice it at first, just a little more effort to get out of the chair, a bit more wobble in the knees, a step that feels heavier than yesterday. And slowly, quietly, your muscles begin to fade. Not because you're old, not because you're weak, but because your body has stopped hearing the message. You see, muscle is like a kind friend. It stays with you, but only if you speak to it every day. And the language it understands is movement, even the smallest kind. You don't need to run or lift heavy weights or go to the gym. You just need to move a little every day. Try this. While brushing your teeth, lift your heels up and down slowly. During commercials on TV, stand up and sit back down just 5 times. After a meal, take a gentle walk around the house. Waiting for the kettle to boil? Roll your shoulders. Stretch your arms overhead. March in place. These may seem small, but to your muscles, they mean the world. Each little move is a whisper that says, I'm still here. I still need you. And here's something to remember. You don't grow old because of time. You grow old when you stop moving. So today, don't wait for pain to remind you. Let your breath, your steps, be your daily gift to a stronger, steadier you. Final words. It's not too late. You're not too old. If you're this far, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and let these words sink in. You are not weak. You are not broken. And you are not too old to begin again. Maybe you felt slower lately. Maybe your knees ache, or your arms tire easily, or the mirror shows a face that feels unfamiliar. But inside that body, inside that heart, is someone who still has so much life left, so much strength, so much worth. Yes, aging brings changes. That's part of life. But muscle loss, weakness, and fatigue, those are not things you have to accept. They are not your fate. They are simply signals from your body asking for a little more care. And now, you know how to answer them. With a warm, nourishing breakfast. With more protein spread through your day. With gentle movement, even just a few steps. With kindness toward yourself, not pressure. It's not about being 25 again. It's about being strong at 70, steady at 80, joyful at 90. It's about bending down to tie your shoes and standing back up on your own. It's about reaching for the top shelf and knowing your body can support you. It's about walking into your day with energy, confidence, and pride. So please, don't wait until you can't get out of the chair. Don't wait until the stairs feel impossible. Don't wait until you need someone to help you out of bed. Start today. Start gently. Start with one small step. And if tomorrow feels hard, that's okay. Rest and begin again. Because every little thing you do for your body now adds up to more strength, more freedom, and more beautiful years ahead. You are not done yet. The best chapters of your life can still be full of strength, grace, and joy. Just keep going. Your muscles, your heart, your spirit, they're still listening, and they're ready.